Do you rely on a cup of coffee to kickstart your day? If so, you're not alone. Caffeine, found in coffee, tea, and numerous other beverages and foods, is the world's most widely consumed psychoactive substance. However, its effects go beyond simply providing a pick-me-up. In this video, we explore the comprehensive impact caffeine has on our bodies. How does caffeine work in the body? When consumed, caffeine quickly enters the bloodstream and travels to the brain, where it blocks the inhibitory neurotransmitter called adenosine. This blockage leads to increased dopamine production, promoting a feeling of alertness and a reduction in fatigue. Additionally, caffeine stimulates the central nervous system, increasing heart rate and blood pressure. Caffeine's effects on the central nervous system are what make it such a potent stimulant. By blocking adenosine receptors in the brain, caffeine prevents the buildup of adenosine, which is responsible for promoting sleep and relaxation. This blockage results in increased neuron firing and the release of other neurotransmitters like norepinephrine and glutamate, leading to heightened focus and improved mental performance. Research has also shown that caffeine can improve reaction time, attention, and memory. This cognitive enhancement is particularly beneficial during periods of sleep deprivation or when you need an extra boost of mental clarity. However, it's important to note that individual responses to caffeine can vary, and some people may experience jitters or anxiety instead of increased focus. Caffeine's impact on sleep patterns. While caffeine can provide a much-needed energy boost, its stimulating effects can interfere with sleep patterns if consumed too close to bedtime. The half-life of caffeine, the time it takes for your body to eliminate half of the substance, can vary depending on factors such as age, liver function, and pregnancy. On average, it takes about 5-6 hours for your body to eliminate half of the caffeine you consume. This means that consuming caffeine in the late afternoon or evening can disrupt your sleep, making it harder to fall asleep and potentially reducing the overall quality of your rest. Even if you can fall asleep after consuming caffeine, it may affect the deeper stages of sleep, leading to a less restorative slumber. To ensure a good night's sleep, it's advisable to limit caffeine intake in the hours leading up to bedtime. Caffeine and its effects on physical performance. Athletes and fitness enthusiasts often turn to caffeine as a performance-enhancing substance. Research suggests that caffeine can improve physical performance by increasing adrenaline levels and mobilizing fatty acids for energy. These effects can lead to enhanced endurance, reduced perception of effort, and improved exercise efficiency. Caffeine has also been shown to have a positive impact on muscle strength and power output. By stimulating the central nervous system, caffeine can enhance muscle contractions and reduce feelings of fatigue. This can be especially beneficial during high-intensity workouts or competitive events. However, it's important to note that the optimal dosage of caffeine for performance enhancement can vary depending on individual tolerance levels. Too much caffeine can lead to negative side effects such as gastrointestinal distress and nervousness. Finding the right balance is key to maximizing the benefits of caffeine for physical performance. The psychological effects of caffeine. Beyond its physical effects, caffeine can also have a significant impact on our mood and overall psychological well-being. By blocking adenosine receptors and increasing dopamine production, caffeine can promote feelings of alertness, happiness, and even euphoria. Many people rely on caffeine to improve their mood and combat feelings of fatigue or low energy. However, excessive consumption of caffeine can lead to negative psychological effects such as anxiety, restlessness, and even panic attacks. These symptoms are more likely to occur in individuals who are sensitive to caffeine or who consume large amounts of it. It's important to be mindful of your caffeine intake and monitor how it affects your mental state. Additionally, caffeine withdrawal can also have psychological effects. When you abruptly stop consuming caffeine after regular use, you may experience symptoms such as irritability, headaches, and fatigue. These symptoms usually subside within a few days as your body adjusts, but they can be challenging to overcome. Potential health benefits of caffeine consumption. While caffeine is often associated with its stimulating effects, research suggests that it may offer a range of health benefits as well. For example, studies have shown that caffeine consumption is associated with a reduced risk of developing certain diseases, such as Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and liver disease. Caffeine has also been found to have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which can help protect against chronic conditions like heart disease and certain types of cancer. Additionally, caffeine may improve insulin sensitivity and help regulate blood sugar levels, potentially reducing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. It's important to note that these potential health benefits are often observed with moderate caffeine consumption. Excessive intake can negate the positive effects and increase the risk of adverse health effects. As with any dietary component, moderation is key. The drawbacks and risks of consuming too much caffeine. While moderate caffeine consumption can have potential health benefits, excessive intake can lead to a variety of negative side effects. Some individuals are more sensitive to the effects of caffeine and may experience symptoms such as anxiety, insomnia, gastrointestinal issues, and heart palpitations even with low to moderate doses. Too much caffeine can also lead to caffeine intoxication, a condition characterized by symptoms such as restlessness, tremors, rapid heartbeat, and even hallucinations. This condition is more likely to occur when consuming large amounts of caffeine in a short period, such as through energy drinks or high-dose caffeine supplements. Additionally, caffeine can interact with certain medications or exacerbate certain health conditions. It's important to consult with a healthcare professional if you have any concerns or if you're taking medications that may interact with caffeine. Managing caffeine intake for optimal health. To reap the benefits of caffeine while minimizing the risks, it's important to manage your caffeine intake wisely. Start by assessing your individual tolerance and sensitivity to caffeine. Some people may be more sensitive to its effects and require lower doses to achieve the desired benefits. Consider your overall health and any underlying conditions or medications that may interact with caffeine. If you're unsure, consult with a healthcare professional to determine the appropriate amount of caffeine for your specific situation. Be mindful of the sources of caffeine in your diet. While coffee and tea are the most common sources, caffeine can also be found in energy drinks, soda, chocolate, and certain medications. Read labels and be aware of your overall consumption to avoid inadvertently exceeding your desired caffeine intake. Finally, be mindful of the timing of your caffeine consumption. Limit intake in the late afternoon and evening to avoid interfering with sleep patterns. If you find yourself relying on caffeine to combat fatigue, consider other lifestyle changes such as improving sleep habits, managing stress, and maintaining a balanced diet. Conclusion: understanding caffeine's role in our daily lives. Caffeine, the world's most widely consumed psychoactive substance, offers more than just a quick energy boost. Its effects on the body go beyond stimulation, impacting various systems and functions. From its impact on the central nervous system to potential health benefits, caffeine has a complex relationship with our bodies. However, it's important to approach caffeine consumption with moderation and awareness. Individual responses to caffeine can vary, and excessive intake can lead to negative side effects. By understanding caffeine's role in our daily lives and managing our intake, we can harness its benefits while minimizing the risks. So, the next time you reach for that cup of coffee or tea, remember that caffeine is not just a simple stimulant. It's a fascinating substance that interacts with our bodies in diverse ways. Enjoy its effects, but be mindful of your overall consumption for optimal health and well-being. Thanks for watching.